Hey there. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic personal finance books of all time, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter. This book has been a game changer for millions of readers. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why. We'll break down the key lessons, principles, and actionable insights that can help you rethink money and build financial freedom. Let's get started. So, what's Rich Dad, Poor Dad all about? The book tells the story of Robert's two father figures, his biological father, the poor dad, who was well educated but struggled financially, and his best friend's father, the rich dad, who lacked formal education but became a successful entrepreneur. Through their contrasting approaches to money, work, and investing, Robert learned lessons that shaped his financial philosophy. These lessons challenge traditional beliefs about wealth and offer a fresh perspective on achieving financial independence. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. One of the first and most striking lessons is that the rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. Poor Dad believed in getting a secure job with a steady paycheck, but Rich Dad emphasized building assets that generate income. Let's dive deeper into this idea. Think about it. Most people are taught to work hard, get good grades, and find a high-paying job. But even with a great salary, you're trading your time for money. That's a finite resource. Rich Dad's approach was different. He urged Robert to think about ways to earn without constantly working, such as through investments, rental properties, or owning a business. For example, consider starting a side hustle that can grow into a passive income stream or learning about dividend-paying stocks. Now, imagine this: you have a job that pays your bills. But alongside that, you own a small rental property. Every month, your tenants pay rent, and after covering expenses, you're left with extra income. That's your money working for you. The key is to ask yourself, how can I make money while I sleep? Shifting your mindset from earning to building wealth through assets is crucial for escaping the rat race and achieving financial independence. Lesson 2. Financial education is essential. Another core theme is the importance of financial literacy. Rich Dad taught Robert that understanding money, how it works, how to invest it, and how to grow it, is far more valuable than academic knowledge alone. Let's face it, most of us didn't learn about personal finance in school. We might know how to solve complex equations or write essays, but do we know how to manage debt or invest wisely? Probably not. Rich Dad's approach was all about self-education. He encouraged Robert to read books, attend seminars, and learn from successful people. One great place to start is by understanding the basics. What are assets and liabilities? How does cash flow work? Why is compound interest so powerful? Imagine the advantage you'd have if you started building your financial knowledge today. Even small steps, like creating a budget or opening a retirement account, can make a big difference over time. Let's bring this into a practical scenario. Think about budgeting. If you're spending more than you earn each month, that's a clear sign to adjust your financial habits. Start tracking your expenses to identify where your money is going. Use apps or spreadsheets to categorize spending and find areas to cut back. The more you understand your own finances, the more control you have over your future. Financial literacy is the foundation of wealth building. Start strengthening it today. Lesson 3. Understand the difference between assets and liabilities. This might seem simple, but it's a game changer. Rich Dad's definition of an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out of your pocket. Think about it. Many people believe their home is their biggest asset. But if your house costs you money every month through mortgage payments, taxes, and maintenance, is it really an asset? Not in Rich Dad's view. Instead, focus on acquiring true assets, like rental properties that generate income, stocks that pay dividends, or intellectual property like books or patents. For example, imagine owning a small duplex where the rental income covers your expenses and then some. That's an asset in action. The more assets you accumulate, the more financial freedom you'll achieve. Here's a tip: create an asset inventory. Write down all the things you own and identify which ones are assets and which are liabilities. Are there liabilities you can transform? Maybe you have a car that's a financial drain. Can you turn it into an income-generating asset, like using it for ride-sharing services? The goal is to maximize your assets and minimize your liabilities to build long-term wealth. Lesson 4: to work to learn, not to earn. Rich Dad advised Robert to seek jobs not for the paycheck, but for the skills and experience they provide. Let's break this down. Early in his career, Robert took a sales job not because he loved selling, but because he wanted to learn how to communicate and persuade, skills that are invaluable in business and investing. Think about your own career. Are there roles or opportunities that could help you build critical skills, even if they don't pay top dollar? For example, a job in customer service could teach you people skills, while a role in marketing might give you insights into how to promote a product or service. The idea is to think long-term. What skills do you need to achieve your financial goals? Maybe it's learning how to negotiate, analyze markets, or manage a team. Whatever it is, focus on growth over immediate gratification. Here's a practical step. Make a list of skills you'd like to develop and find ways to acquire them. Can you take a course? Volunteer for projects at work? Shadow a mentor? Remember, the skills you build today can lead to exponential financial growth tomorrow. Lesson 5: the power of entrepreneurship. Rich Dad emphasized that owning your own business or investing in businesses is one of the fastest ways to build wealth. Let's unpack this. A traditional job might feel secure, but it often limits your earning potential. As an entrepreneur, you're in control of how much you can earn, and your income isn't capped by an employer. Of course, starting a business comes with risks, but it also offers unparalleled opportunities for growth and freedom. Take small steps. If you're hesitant, launch a side hustle, invest in a franchise, or even explore online business opportunities like e-commerce or digital services. For instance, think about the countless entrepreneurs who've turned their hobbies into thriving businesses. Here's a relatable example. Imagine you love baking. Start by selling your treats to friends and family or at local markets. As you build a customer base, you could expand to an online store or catering business. The key is to identify a niche or passion and start building something that can scale. Entrepreneurship isn't just about making money. It's about creating value and solving problems. Lesson 6: remind your mindset. A big part of financial success is psychological. Rich Dad taught Robert to overcome the fear of failure, rejection, and loss. Let's be honest, the idea of taking risk with your money can be intimidating. But here's the truth. Every successful person has faced setbacks. The difference is how they respond. Rich Dad encouraged Robert to view failures as learning opportunities. For example, if an investment doesn't work out, analyze what went wrong and apply those lessons next time. Another important aspect is shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. Instead of thinking, "I can't afford this," ask yourself, "How can I afford this?" This subtle change opens your mind to possibilities and solutions. Let's put this into practices. Start journaling your financial fears and reframing them as opportunities. If you're afraid of losing money in investment, research and start small to build confidence. Remember, the only true failure is not trying at all. Start small if you need to. Take one calculated risk and see where it leads. Practical takeaways. Let's talk about how you can apply these lessons to your life. Here are some actionable steps. Start building financial literacy. Read books, take courses, and follow trusted financial educators to learn about money and investing. Identify assets and liabilities. Take a hard look at your finances. What are your true assets? Are there liabilities you can minimize or eliminate? Create a side hustle or invest. Explore ways to generate passive income, whether it's through real estate, stocks, or a small business. Adopt a growth mindset. Embrace challenges, learn from failures, and take calculated risks. Growth starts outside your comfort zone. Teach others. Share what you learn about money with friends and family. Teaching reinforces your own knowledge and helps others thrive. Conclusion. In summary, Rich Dad, Poor Dad isn't just a book about money. It's a guide to thinking differently about wealth and breaking free from traditional financial constraints. By focusing on building assets, prioritizing financial education, and cultivating the right mindset, you can set yourself on the path to financial independence. If this video inspired you, I highly recommend picking up a copy of Rich Dad, Poor Dad and diving deeper into its lessons. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on personal finance and self-improvement. Let me know in the comments, what's one financial goal you're working on right now? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.